Well, smoke and mirrors, this is not. A group of Victoria fundraisers quadrupled their fundraising goal in a marathon video game event. Desert Bus for Hope began Friday and finally came to an end, wrapping up early this morning. And the Victoria participants were driven far past their original goal by a pair of famous magicians from Las Vegas who fed their desire to help sick kids all over the world. Hey, Channel's Mary Beth Burton has the story. Mary Beth.
Hudson Desert Bus for Hope was no sleight of hand trick. It was a hands-on, ultra-boring 4.5-day video game playing marathon. But there were several high points. Penn and Teller, Las Vegas-based magicians and creators of the video game, heard about the island effort and became major boosters. James Turner is heading into the home stretch in a video game playing marathon.
This is my 32nd hour of staring at this TV with this road ahead of me, and it's just mind-numbingly boring.
On Friday at 6 p.m., Desert Bus for Hope began.
Your plan to release all future video games with French...
The people behind the event produce a weekly online sketch comedy at loadingreadyrun.com. Their chosen charity is Child's Play. It supplies toys, books, and video games to hospitals for sick children. 4 drivers are playing Smoke and Mirrors Desert Bus.
It's generally considered to be the worst video game of all time.
Made in 1995, the video game was never released by Sega. It made its way onto the internet, and the video ride from Tucson, Arizona to Las Vegas takes place in real time, 8 hours at a maximum of 45 miles an hour.
And it's a completely straight road. There is no other traffic, but the bus does have a slight list to the right, so you have to keep correcting to keep it on the road. So it requires constant input from the driver.
The creators of the game are magicians Penn and Teller. Penn heard about the Desert Bus of Hope on the weekend and phoned in.
He just thought it was a fantastic idea, and he and Teller each donated $500.
Penn's partner went a step further and began feeding the fundraisers. We reached Teller by phone in Las Vegas.
I asked them to send me the address of the house where they were doing it, and I clicked on Google's businesses, local businesses, and the first thing I found was a sandwich joint.
Teller also sent pizza, Chinese food, and pasta. He did more than feed their appetites. The famous philanthropist drove the fundraisers far beyond their expectations.
Just a huge morale boost to know that they're watching and that they really care and that they want this to succeed as much as we do.
Loading Ready Run had hoped to raise $5,000. When the gamepad was put down for good at 6:35 Wednesday morning, nearly $23,000 was collected for Child's Play.
This entire thing has just been terrific. It's been probably some of the best days of my life so far.
And it's a pretty good day when a mute magician gives an interview. For 30 years, Teller has let Penn do the talking on stage.
This could be just somebody who sounds like a prissy old Latin teacher posing as Teller, So this is probably a fake.
Smoke and mirrors.
Always.
Not only is Desert Bus considered the most boring game by gamers, it's the least rewarding likely as well. You get just 1 point for every 8-hour trip, and the Victoria team believes their 4.5-day marathon is a record setter, Hudson, in the game world. They come up with a staggering 6 points on Desert Bus in 4 days. And Teller was so charming. What a nice guy to do the interview.
Well, good for you to get him to talk, and great for those guys doing their thing.
Absolutely.
Looks like a lot of fun, I guess.
I guess.
All right, Mary Beth, thank you. Hey, speaking of magic, holiday magic is soon going to be in the air at Gailey Farms in Saanich.